everybody. Let's talk about progression versus perfectionism. Perfectionism, in my view, is not good for you. Let me start this way. It is okay to hold yourself up to a high standard of performance so long as you accept you're not going to be perfect on the first try or ever. If you can accept that, you're off to a good start. You can focus on progression. Because the reason is if you are a perfectionist, you feel like a failure every time you come up short. And that is not good for you. Now, the vast majority of my students are not perfectionists, but I have had a couple that have been. And when their perfectionist streak kicks in and they berate themselves for a less than stellar technique, it often affects the rest of their workout, and it's poisonous. It poisons their thinking for the remainder of the workout. So that's why I like to focus on progression instead of perfection. Now, this involves a fair bit of self-talk. Let's take two examples. If you say to yourself, if I don't get this right on the first try, it's game over. Or you can say to yourself, this first try is a good start. This is good enough for today. Let's keep working on it for the next month. Which approach is healthier? The second one is pretty obvious to everyone, but it's surprising how folks put so much into their first try or anything, and they feel like a failure. It's game over if they don't get it right away. No, come on. Let's avoid that, okay? So you need to focus on progression. What you did today, can you be better tomorrow? And can you be better than yesterday? Progression, okay? Set a goal, but you need a process to reach that goal. Okay? Focus on the process. Yes, keep the goal in the back of your mind, but focus on the process. So martial arts, we focus on becoming black belts. But to get there, you have to start as the white belt, yellow belt, progress to green, to brown, and whatever color belt system there is. Okay? But you got to do it one step at a time. And within each rank, there are a series of techniques and drills that you need to learn in order to be promoted. Got it? Focus on each one of them. Be present. Don't worry about the past or worry about the future. Focus on the present and doing what you need to do to reach the desired outcome as far as the drill or technique is concerned. So let's say, for example, some drills in modern arts take 7 seconds. Focus on those 7 seconds. The footwork, the body structure, the center line, all of that. Just get each one of those elements right, and you will get to where you need to be. Progression. Just focus on progressing from day to day. Okay? And don't worry about the big goal. You should be focusing on process, progression, instead of the goal. All right? And don't beat yourself up. Don't feel like a failure if you perform poorly or not as well as you like to think. Just keep chipping away at it. Think of the chopping the tree metaphor. Okay? One step at a time, and you'll get to where you are. So remember, progression instead of perfection. Now, you need to be consistent in the process. Consistently go through the process, consistently focus on progression, which ties in with my last video about consistency. It's not just consistency in terms of the number of classes you attend, it's consistency in focusing on progression in the process. You got that? I hope you enjoyed this, and keep an eye out for future talks. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next week. All right? Have a good night.